G'day guys, it's Trent here from the New Dad Fitness Podcast. It's episode 5. Fucking hell, look at us. We're scooching through this, smashing it, giving out information, making sure that everybody fucking knows what's going on. That's the first swear word. Jeez, it didn't even take me, what? How long did it take me? 40 seconds. Nice. We're already killing it today. We're already bloody killing it. So let's get into it. Today we're talking about reverse dieting out of a fat loss phase, baby routines, and I've got a Delt destroyer workout that's going to blow up your shoulders. It's going to get you that cappage that you have never seen before. So we're on the video today. I see you. We're on the videos. You see me. And we're on the, what's it called? Oh, God. I was burped and bloody exploded. And we're on the voice stuff as well. The podcast. So, yeah, if you guys would like to watch my pretty face, then you guys can watch me on the YouTubes if that's what you're after. I'm trying to use this video stuff, right? So I can zoom in on me head. Zoom in on my head. And put it on the Instagrams for content. I'm so smart sometimes. Fucking Jesus. And that's why you guys listen to me, because I am a smart little boy. So, without further ado, and talking shit, that's fucking broken on me bench. Let's get into it. Reverse dieting out of a fat loss phase. So, some would say that the reverse diet is the most important part of a dieting phase, and frankly, I would agree, right? After a long period of doing a diet, most people forget that their bodies are in a very different position compared to before the diet. Your metabolism is slowed. You're most likely not wanting to do as much exercise because you've reached your goal and now you want to eat foods that you normally wouldn't have. Plus, your energy levels are probably still pretty low, to be honest. So all these things can really undo your progress that you've worked so bloody hard to achieve. So kind of the best way to think about this is from a numbers game, right? Once originally you started on around 2,800 calories pre-cutting phase, and now you're on around 2,000 calories, and you've been in your diet for around 4 months or 16 weeks, something like that, right? Which is 16 weeks is 4 months. Should have said 3 months or 4 months. Would have made a lot more sense. Firstly, good on you. Well fucking done. Smashed it. Secondly, you've got a little bit of work to do to keep your body weight from spiking back up again, right? Because that's obviously not what you want. You don't want to rebound and put on all that weight that you work so fucking hard to get off, right? You don't want to put all that fucking weight back on. That'd be dumb. So think of your calorie intake as your metabolism. Okay, now this isn't 100% scientific, right? But it makes it a lot more simple to understand and to manipulate. And I've had plenty of success teaching people how their metabolism works through this way, right? Thinking of your metabolism as the amount of calories that you're eating. So your metabolism started at 2,800 calories. Dieted for 16 weeks, ended up on 2,000 calories. We just accept that your metabolism is now around 2,200 calories. Right, we'll accept that it's around there. It's not completely at 2,000 just yet, depending on how long you've been sitting in that 2,000 for. Just say you've been sitting in the 2,000 for 8 weeks and your body hasn't moved, then most likely your metabolism is at 2,000. But just say, for our sake, right, your caloric intake to maintain your current body weight is 2,200 calories. Sorry, there's a lot of numbers, but it is what it is. From here, we want to increase calories while maintaining body weight so that we can put ourselves in a better position calorically, if that's a word, and still be happy with our physique. So, you just say you ended up on, you got to your goal weight of 75 kilos and you are happy with your current body weight, then now we need to slowly increase calories and stay at around 75 kilos, because you've worked so damn hard to get there. Then you need to, and you want to keep that physique, right? So you want to be happy with your physique, but you want to increase calories so you can have a little bit more food freedom. So ideally, unless the person is in contest prep shape and fucking shredded to the bone, we would want to slowly increase calories over time to re-establish a higher caloric intake and therefore increase our metabolism. Make sense? Yeah? If you're someone who wants to lose more weight over time, then reversing slowly to keep the weight off, and I mean like slowly, like 100 calories every 2 to 4 weeks, and do you want to reverse slowly to keep the weight off and do another calorie cut in future. This is super crucial to long-term success. I kind of got fucking lost a little bit there in my script. I was like, bloody dickhead fucking. Anyway, so too often I see people do a calorie cut, whether that be intermittent fasting, gastric bypass, don't fucking get me started on that, keto or fucking whatever, or just not eating in general, and then they just fold back into eating the same high amount of calories just to fucking put it all back on again, right? It's stupid. You need to make sure that you're doing it all properly, yeah? And if you're quite overweight, then an up and down cycle of building calories followed by cutting and then building again is the formula that you should be focusing on to keep the weight off, right? I've seen very overweight people on as low as like 500 calories because nothing else works, and it's absolutely insane and needs to be taught that very low calorie diets are not okay. What I've written here, you can still have your cake and eat it too, but you also need to sacrifice other things, and it's all about being flexible and accommodating when on a diet. So if we go back to what I just said when it comes to the calories, you were at 2,800. Your current maintenance calories is 2,200. Over time, right? So over a very long period of time, we will slowly increase calories to keep the body weight off. You want to go from 2,200 calories to, if your body weight doesn't change, from 2,200 calories, right? So just say you ended up on 2,000 to finish, you just bring it up 200 just a little bit, just so that you can have a little bit more food freedom, chill out a little bit, get a little bit more energy back and perform better in the gym. And then from there, your body weight doesn't change from that 75 kilos, and you put in 100 calories in week 2, right? So now you're at 2,300 calories. You maintain that for another 2 weeks. If your body still doesn't change from, 75, 76 kilos, then we increase another 100 calories in 2 weeks or 4 weeks, however long. So from there, 2 weeks, now you're at 2,400 calories, right? Then we bring it back up again, and then slowly up and up and up and up until you're at a stable weight where you're maintaining your body weight. It's pretty simple. Right, pretty simple. If it gets to a point where you're putting on it, that's a fucking school bell. God, I wonder if you guys heard that one. That's fucking loud. So if you guys, if your weight is jumping, then you just need to pull back on increasing calories. Don't increase calories if your weight is jumping up too high. Pretty simple. Yeah. Okay, so that's pretty much reverse dieting in a nutshell. There's a lot more to it, but, basically, it's how it works, right? Okay, so let's get into some dad stuff, actually, or some baby stuff. So when it comes to fitness, I consider myself quite an educated person. I do my research. I stick to what is known to work. Calories in, calories out. Fucking training hard. And I don't follow fitness trends unless it's something funny that would blow up on Instagram or TikTok. And then I'll do it because it's fucking funny. But I don't do quick fixes. And I definitely don't do those for my clients because it's just bullshit. I do fitness trends to make myself look cool though. Yeah. I went viral once on Instagram, on TikTok. I got 2.1 million views. You should go and see it. It's me doing a mad dance. Anyway, I still do do stupid shit, but to look cool. But I'm working on that. Right? Don't fucking judge me. You can't judge me. But when it comes to my baby, I'm only going off what I've learnt from observing my own baby and what I've read, researched, YouTube, TikTok, mainly TikTok. There's a lot of shit that I've learned off TikTok about babies. And my wife, she learned a lot of her shit off TikTok too. Anyway, we're basically TikTok parents. Oh, that's fucking awesome. Imagine it's like a TikTok's greatest guide to raising your baby. Anyway, let's talk about baby routines, because they're an interesting one. On one hand, you want your baby to be able to sleep from, you want them to go to bed at 7 p.m. and then sleep all the way through till 7 a.m., eat at specific times, nap at allocated times, poop when you tell them to poop. And then on the other hand, you just want to be able to go out with your friends, have dinner with your partner, do some cool stuff with your baby, and they aren't fucking having any of it, because the routine that you established is very established. And, you know, having a routine Monday to Friday is fucking sick, but Saturday and Sunday it's not. So, you know, you kind of, there's a bit of best of both worlds sort of situation where routines are sick during the week, but they're not sick on the weekends when you want to do shit. Pretty simple. So, here are my thoughts when it comes to babies. This is going to be fucking interesting. I wonder if I wrote this when I was as sleep deprived as what I am now. So baby routines, they can take a crazy amount of time to establish, only to really not benefit you when it comes to still hanging out with your friends and doing things. The amount of times we've either had to say no to friends or whatever, or go separately to events because I have to stay home to look after the baby, so I'm ready to go out and hang out with her friends, or if, you know, vice versa. The amount of times we had to do that is fucking astounding, and it's all because we created a baby who has specific time schedules, and that's totally fine, but also totally not fine sometimes. That's all I keep saying. It's good, it's good, but it's also not good. Yeah. Number 2, they work beautifully when you work a normal 9 to 5 job. So having a baby play, eat at 5, bath, bed by 6:30, 7 o'clock is absolutely fantastic when you're a 9 to 5er, because then you have the ability to spend quality time with your significant other. But as a split shift or shift worker like I am, you don't have those luxuries, and you'll find it difficult to be calm and collected when a 1-year-old is screaming at you because they're tired and ready for nonnos, but you still have clients in the gym. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you guys, I work 2 jobs. I've got my real job, according to Miranda's mum. A real job. When are you going to get a real job? I have a fucking real job, okay? A real job. I manage incidents. And I'm also a PT from home because I love it. Yeah, so fingers crossed you have a fantastic partner that can help, and when they can, right? I try to help as much as I can, but Miranda fucking has this shit on lock. She loves it. Oh, I don't think she loves it. Sorry. She's really good at it, and I appreciate her. She smashes it. Don't know if she loves it. I'll pull back. I'll take that back. And then you've got number 3, which is sometimes babies say, fuck your routine, I'm going to do what I want. So then what do? You can't do anything. You just got to let nature run its course. Let them fucking drown themselves out. Fuck themselves up, you know what I mean? Like they need to get tired and they need to go to fucking bed. They'll do it eventually. Unless they just keep screaming at you like mine does. I don't fucking know. It'll happen. Something will happen. Fuck, I swear to God. If that's only been recording for 14 minutes and 55 seconds, and I've actually been voice recording for 25, then I'm going to be fucking angry. Anyway, I do think that establishing a routine with a baby makes life much easier and less stressful. I'm not going to lie about that, but also I can see how it can be a little bit limiting, especially when you have a decent social life before the baby came along, kind of like what we did. But also my friends and my family are super accommodating, so, you know, I'm pretty grateful for that as well. In terms of helping fix these things, honestly, I have no idea. You can't have your cake and eat it too with this one. This one's one of those, she's got to cop it on the chin sort of deal. I wish I was giving advice on how to fix these things, but I'm going to revert back to the shitty excuse of everyone's baby is different. So you'll just have to find out what works best for you and your baby. If that means giving them an extra nap in the afternoon so you can go and hang out with your mates, like in the, hang out for dinner or whatever, then fuck, it is what it is. You take a porta cot with you, chuck them in the porta cot when they're ready to go nice, or do what we did one day when we went over to a mate's house for some drinks, and my baby fell asleep on one of my friend's shoulders just because she was knackered. Granted, she fucking loved that. But not my baby, Bridget. She fucking loved it. But, you can do that sort of thing sometimes if she's that knackered. And she wasn't cracking the shit, which is sweet. So, we're all G's. So, that's talking about baby routines and kind of just giving you my experience, I guess. It wasn't really much in terms of helping, but you get it. Whatever. You'll figure it out eventually, I hope. Or else, maybe go find another dad fitness podcast. Don't do that. Please don't do that. Just stay here. Stay here and listen to my voice. That'd be great. So now for the Delt Destroyer workout. Okay. Now this is the type. It's more of an intensifier rather than an actual workout, and should only really be used at the end of a workout once you've completely smashed the other body parts that you set out to complete at the start of your workout. So if you're finding that you're struggling to grow your shoulders, then this intensifier will surely blow them up. All right, 3 sets of 15 at 20 reps each, and we're going to do a full superset. Dumbbell front raise, dumbbell side raise, and bent over rear delt flies. Anyway, let's get back into it. Yeah, 3, 2, 1. All of these are supersetted, like I said. So one after the other with 10 seconds of rest in between exercises. Take the front delt movement to 1 to 2 before failure, so a 1 to 2 RIR. Take the lateral raises to 1 before failure, and then finish off with the rear delts to absolute failure. Just keep cranking them, smash them as hard as you can. Okay. The front delt will slightly incorporate some side delt. All right. The lateral raises will incorporate both front and rear delt just a little bit when completely fatigued. And the rear delt flies will take it to the next level of exhaustion. Oh, keep burping. Just to really, really swing them out and get that shoulder to just blow up as hard as you can. Simple, yet effective. All right. Let's have a crack. You should be fine. You shouldn't die too much, I don't think. Maybe? See what happens. She'll be right. Anyway, again, that is it from me, guys. I hope you're all finding these podcasts helpful and learning a thing or two. Remember to follow me on Spotify. Give me a rating. That's appreciated. Right, I should be saying this at the start of the podcast, because if I don't say it at the start, you guys get to the end and then you're like, oh, fuck it, I'm gone, out. He's finished the podcast, let's fucking run. I should be saying it at the start, so you guys fucking do it. Right, I appreciate it. I do. Why am I so aggressive? Don't know. Also do it on Apple Podcasts, because that's sick. Give me 5 stars on there, and then I think that's how it works. Anyway, that's me signing off. Thank you again, and I shall speak to you all another time. Okay, adios, bye.